This is Deckard6, and welcome back to Tale Tellers. So, I'm going to start off by raising our research budget. We need those research points now, and quite frankly, we're starving for them. I'm going to do a second round of training, because last time it sort of showed that we can do really well, and we can kind of flop. I mean, we made our highest grossing game yet that doubled our cash reserves. But those cash reserves were only doubled because they were really low after we made a really mediocre game, overhyped it, spent a fortune on it, and really had nothing to show for it when we were done. So this shows we have potential. Do I do your boost? Yeah, I'm gonna do your boost. We don't have quite enough points to do everyone a training, but yeah, look at that. Nearly 100 million in sales just from that last game. Large boost. I think we immediately start making our game. People aren't quite done with their training, but they'll be done soon enough. So what do we make? Develop new game. We've got all those new topics, and I think we're going to use them. I believe this is only okay, so we're not going to use that. We're not going to use romance. We will, however, use sci-fi, because that's just good with everyone. And Mbox, 360, and the PC are currently topping the market share, so they're definitely getting used, and it's going to be a mature game. And we're going to take the Ripley franchise in a new way. We're going to do... You know what, this isn't technically the Ripley franchise. That'll stick with Alien. Galaxy of Awesome. It's a galaxy just full of awesome shit for you to do. Both, you know, blowing holes in aliens and seducing green women. Because I want to get this started before we get to E3. Why are you taking so long? Good grief, stop drinking coffee and get to work. See, we're doing gameplay now. You need to be getting to work. All right. Play System 5. Play System 3. Good system handles some of the worst marketing I've ever seen. What the hell, Sony? Yeah, people will pick up extra jobs to be able to afford it. No, that's not an acceptable marketing tactic. We haven't had one of these events in forever. I'm used to getting spammed with them, particularly considering how many engines we've been making. I mean, it's essentially spending a small amount of cash for additional fans that will buy your game. And as long as you're doing well, the cash you'll make for your next release alone on those fans will justify the cash you've spent. We did not make it nearly as much from E3 as I thought we would. But we'll do a large campaign. Is E3 worth more the later your game is in development? That seems to be the case. I have never actually confirmed that, but it does seem that the later your game is in development, the more hype you get out of E3. It's good to know and consider in the future. We'll finish up Galaxy of Awesome. Our numbers aren't actually quite as good as I saw with our last one. Just somewhat worrying. It's getting up there as we're going to the final phases. And by the time we're actually done with post-dev, it might be up there. Oh, there it goes, yeah. I was just getting a little nervous. Alright. So, we could theoretically start doing the big three. PlayStation, Xbox, computer, just every release now. I don't think that's quite worth it until we get optimization, but I think we're going to be including optimization in our next engine. Are we going to make another engine after this, or are we going to wait another game? I think that will partly depend on how well this game does. And we've gone over $1,000. Alright. Stop fiddling around. Christmas release. And Christmas vacation. we're getting plenty of topics, I mean not topics, research, but I don't think we're going to be able to include them all anymore. We're going to have to start microing our topics, or not topics, our features. Why do I keep saying topics? Come on. 9, that's a good start. I mean, it's new franchises, so we're not able to get the sequel bonus. But it's the experience bonus for the time being, I believe, is worth it. 8.5, that's satisfactory. So, I'm saying that overly much. I think we don't make this engine. We do a round of training. We get something going for G3. Then we do the new engine afterwards. I think that's what we're going to do. And people can go big on training now. We're not going to even bother with a tech specialist. We don't need one since we're not doing hardware. You will, however, be able to start doing things like programming cores there with boost. That's going to get so much. No, on him. Alright, we're making okay on this game. It's just not research training. I am failing at clicking on anything right now. Alright, so design, boost that. You need some design, boost that. We're going to do a single round, but we're going to do the expensive training. You need... Heck, let's throw you some programming training. No new insights. I've made enough of those that I guess the game assumes I already know everything. More design, sure. And more design. And you will do programming. Look at all those numbers. Up they go. So I think we're going to release one more using a new IP. I think this time we will use vampires. Once again for the 360 and the PC. Once again using the Hope engine. Let's just go with blood-sucking beauties. We're doing a Mercury game. I hope I spelled that right. B-A-Beautiful. And let's get going. So we're making some money. I mean, we're higher than we were. And we're getting this new game out, which, I mean, should do at least as well as Galaxy of Awesome did. And our numbers are looking pretty good. We're going to get a lot of hype from G3. More mobile devices that we are not going to develop for. Media inquiry. Once again, I hope I'm not shooting myself in the foot with this. 25 million. That's something. We could do better. PS2, we made so much money on you. Let's go do our large campaign now. We're sucking up a lot of money into our R&D lab at this point. Let's face it, that's affecting it. Come on, number 1 at G3, and it should give us a lot of hype. Yes, number 1 booth, and look at that hype. Oh, shit nuggets. This is just a flat-out negative event. Who am I going to send to do this? Develop the patch. Let's boost you just to get it done as quick as possible so you can get back onto working at the game. Alright, here we go. Patch complete. Get that out. Okay, we're not scoring as high. Or we're taking a little time off because you have to catch up now. Alright, but we still might get as much. And yeah, this is at least satisfactory, I think. Yay! We get more fans because we're awesome and support our product after release. Lots of bugs in this one. A fair amount of hype. And once again, we'll get another game out in time for Christmas. I might let a little post-dev go just because I really want this to be successful, considering we did hype the hell out of it with that event. And if it's not sufficient, well, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. It doesn't look like we're getting much more. Alright, here we go. And it's new records, which is a good sign. Oh, God, more stuff for us to research. Yep. God, I don't even know what we're gonna throw in this next engine. Well, we're gonna wait and we're gonna see those game reviews. Come on, for blood-sucking beauties. Oh, God! Oh, sorry. But, yeah. I was so worried. After the failure that was the Maltese Vulcan, I was so nervous after I hyped this one up. And then we get this apparently a rousing success with blood-sucking beauties. Oh, that just feels so good. It makes me feel like this billion-dollar challenge might still be possible. So, researches. I can't remember if we actually have to research optimization. Guess we don't. Alright, so let's get a wide variety of things. Let's get simple body language, just something small to fill in. Let's get dynamic environments. Oh, there's the multi-platform optimization. I saw it. Multi-platform optimization. Let's get a couple of those small engine features to fill in there. Save to cloud. Mod support. And let's get dynamic world design. Not quite 1 million in our first week, but dang if it wasn't close. Good job, buddy. Your hype, you didn't maul on you at this time. I guess it just shows that you always have confidence in your work. Even when that confidence is misplaced. Or perhaps just not truly understood by the community. Alright. Create custom engine. We don't have graphics 6 yet. Might be over somewhere. And we're going to start including all these sub-features so that we can sort of play silly buggers and maximize our ultimate engine, like tweak what features exactly we want in any particular game. And this is going to be, well, we have an amazing engine. We had hope last time, and it came through for us. And I think after we're done with this engine, we can set our R&D lab on something. Blood-sucking beauties is making us a lot of money. Over 5 million in sales. We shouldn't have to do a full round of specialized training, and maybe another round of speed training immediately after that. We'll see about getting things out for G3. because we do know we actually want to have something developed before G3 rather than just cranking something out right ahead of time. Or do we even care about G3? And just, well, the height makes a big difference. Well, alright, let's start you guys on a project. Let's start licensed game engines. And let's start doing the training now. Not research, training. Once again, I apparently can't look at everything. You need some design, buddy. Let's get you some of that. You have no need to design, you just need programming. Get you some more design. New topics, well, it's not going to be time for us. I probably shouldn't be doing all these courses, they're eating through our points and our cash, but oh well. Yeah, I guess we won't be able to do a double round, but considering I want to get something going for G3, I guess that's for the best. Do speed, specialized speed for everyone next time. Since I think we're reaching the point where we're starting to get diminishing returns for how high this is. Well, we've been making some new IPs for a while now. I think we can go back and cash in on something we already know works now. Something that can go well with M. Fantasy works with everybody. We had dwarfs versus elves. Let's go with... okay, we're mature. Well, if we're going more mature... elves versus orcs. What to do? Let's go with undead versus werewolves. Combine both our vampire and our werewolf genres in this one. Ah man, PC, you're falling down, even with our grid support. I know you get a boost zone though, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, looks good to me. Let's run it. We'll of course be doing a large booth. And we should have something to show about it the way things are going. Come on people, here we go. Alright, let's min-max here. Can we fit in linear story? We can. Can't quite do branching story. But linear story will just get a tiny bit more bonus in there. So. Can we do multiplayer? We can't quite do multiplayer. We do all these? No. Instead of save game, can I do save to cloud? No. No, I guess those aren't going to be really useful at the moment. Let's get going. Of course that comes up right after we've used all our topics, but I don't think we're also going to be able to catch it in time either. We will of course be number 1 again, because that's just how awesome we are at this point. Oh yeah, over 1 million attendees. These are some really big numbers. These are some super big numbers. Simple body language. Oh wow, that fits in without having to tweak anything. Dynamic environments? Alright, we have to cut something to fit dynamic environments. Easter eggs. Cut that, no problem. And we'll start by doing a large marketing campaign, because this is looking really good. I want to earn the hype on this. This is looking very promising. Look at those numbers. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to be at what the old one was, almost. Dynamic world and realistic weather. Doesn't look like we can fit all this in. Alright, let's take out the dynamic world and put in the realistic weather. And maybe take out the virtual economy. That means we have to tweak this down the tiniest bit. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Plus these new features, plus a new engine. If this isn't straight 10s, I will be surprised. And that hype is getting way up there, over 500, I think. More mobile platforms we don't care about. Yep, highest hype, highest scores. I'm looking forward to seeing the sales report on this fucker. Even without taking advantage of new topics, which looks like we might have had time to do. Still, having a brain fart. The sale should be sufficient on its own. Old engine. Well, I said it's been a while since we got these. Now, I guess, now's the time. Come on, baby. Alright, let's get this out. New records, of course. It might be time to start thinking about the transition to AAA. Which means we should start specializing people. I'm actually going to start you training right away now into level design. Oh, that takes a lot. So, oh, good thing we didn't try to take advantage of that. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Come on, 10. Straight 10s again. I'm looking forward to it. 9. Oh, game hero. Why you gotta do me dirty like that? You're getting upped to 3 million. Because I need so many more research points. You're gonna generate game report. What do we really need to research from you guys now? Well, there's a couple things we can just fill out. Interactive story. Oh yeah, over 1 million in the first. We are #1 bestseller. Any more topics on the list? Cyberpunk. Okay, I think that's the last of the really good topics we want. Let's just fill out this list to see. Comedy RPG? I think that's not great. I think it's only okay. So yeah, we've finally, near the very end of the list, got the last of the topics we wanted. Dialogue Forest, in a good way. Man, that's making us a lot of money, even with our now turned up, near turned up research points. And everyone is just going to real quick train time trials and boost it. Cross the line. So, again with the so's, we've made a lot of money this time. Not as much as, doubling our income, but we're looking pretty good. We're about a quarter of the way toward that $1 billion, and we've still got 10 years to go. I think it's really looking in sight now. We might even make it with time to spare. We just hold the course and do what works. We don't rush the transition to AAA because that's a great stumbling block for people. We wait until we get at least 3, possibly more, specialists. We take our time. We make good games. We have plenty of cash reserves. This will probably be a short episode because I don't quite feel like taking the time to do another game into this one. But I think we're going to jump right into it, get it out for E3, all that good stuff. This is Deckard 6, and the dream lives on.